Hi, I'm Rachel Lewis. This is the Here and Now Festival Online presented by Arts Whistler. Tonight we're featuring Lozen and the Get Down Brothers.
Thanks, Rachel.
Take it away.
Gold digger, what do you see? Gold digger, follow your dreams, open up my soul on this journey, open up my heart to be free. Open up my soul on this journey to remember who I am, how you purpose, understand some wisdom, wisdom of the moment, wisdom of the moment, yeah, some wisdom. Wisdom of the mind, man. I'm a gold, I'm a gold, I'm a gold, I'm a gold digger. What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? I'm a gold, I'm a gold, I'm a gold, I'm a gold digger. Follow your dreams, follow your dreams, follow your dreams. I am dancing with the cosmos, sensing the rhythm. My channel forces stay awake, the ancient power tradition. I'm for better addiction. It is a human condition, so no course to collision. Now my dreams I am in gold, digging deeper than the superficial bullshit. No, I gotta keep my focus on it. It's been a minute since I dropped a little song. People thinking that I made it, but the truth is I'm still struggling. But I know I can do it if I just keep rising. If I just keep rising. Now I measure who I am and who I was. I fall calm, even though I'm better than I know the best yet to come. Sometimes I wanna leave it all behind, but then I see the grand design starts to pop. I'm a gold, I'm a gold, I'm a gold, I'm a gold digger. What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? I'm a gold, I'm a gold, I'm a gold, I'm a gold digger. Follow your dreams, follow your dreams, follow your dreams. I'm a digger with your gold digger, mind for treasure. I've had my fair share of pain, overdosing on pleasure. Feel the pressure to fulfill my personal legend. The art of dreaming, open mind to another dimension. Fly well, cutting through a second attention. Beating soul through his film, my love and affection, changing direction. Making a shift to think bigger. I am the prize and I'm pulling the trigger figure. 4 years chasing the brand train. Now I'm fly pro, but ain't sniffing no cocaine. Tough time don't last, so people do. So I'ma keep keeping on music, getting me through days. I'ma do it from the city. Peace for the fans and my family sticking with me. Gold digger, rap instrumental. Reach toward the sky, do a dodge your potential. In spite of the war in my mind, I will rise up from the valley of shadow inside. In spite of the loss and collide to reclaim. Surrender to healing, to clearing my name. In spite of it all, I will answer the call. Now I choose to be free, who I'm destined to be. So be human, human. I am the jewel in the lowest flower for muddy waters. Bursting at the pool, the bread is blossom, born in honor. Wine the gym and grandiose goes up in my scope with the vibe in my pulp. I'm hitting targets, adios, gone too far to go back. Poetry, motion, rhyme, and the neck is better to be at the bottom of a ladder of one. I want them at the top under the hammer. And I know I can do it if I just keep rising. If I just keep rising. Root and ground of the universe, reflection eternal. The wisdom so fundamental, but vital knowledge is kernel. Alchemist, metaphor, my story. Supernatural, no guts, no glory. I'm a gold, I'm a gold, I'm a gold, I'm a gold digger. What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? I'm a gold, I'm a gold, I'm a gold, I'm a gold digger. Follow your dreams, follow your dreams, follow your dreams. Gold digger. follow your dreams. So I wrote this love song. It started off as a love song. It turned into a heartache song. And at the time, I felt like I was broken because I'd see all these people that were in love, and I never felt that before. At least not the feeling that I felt like true love really was. And I called out to the universe. I said, I'm ready. This is gonna be my summer of love. And I went to this festival called Electric Love, and I met a man. And there's literally video footage of the time we met. I was singing on stage, and my homegirl, she was taking video footage, and you could see him, and he was dancing in the crowd, and he was an artist too. And he became my, well, essentially he proposed to me on the first night, which should have been a red flag. We were doing LSD, stuff got weird, and he became my festival husband. And then at the end of the festival, we had to part ways. He lived in Victoria, I lived in Whistler, and we did the long distance thing, you know, texting and calling whenever we could, but we were always on the road. So I started to write this song, and it's like, I can't wait to see you. And then before I was done, we broke up. So it turned into, I can't wait for you no more. I don't know if he's gonna know, but this is going out to you. United by the sound, you got me wrapped around your little finger. Your smell it lingers until we meet again another weekend. Oh, darling, I'll be missing you. I said, baby blues from afar with a snapback and sipping booze out the door. Start the chit-chat, walk so high that I feel came crashing down. Said crystal on the ground, but I can't wait. No, 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 I can't wait. No, I can't wait. No, 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 I can't wait. Yeah. I've never been the romantic type, but now we go in the distance cause it's just so right. It's so crazy how we met, total synergy. Rap serenade, electric lovers got some wizardry. Missing you more than ever, I'd have lost the words. Can't describe this feeling, crisscross my heart. Hope to die, I inspire me a king. Emotion got me the floor to pick me up and give me wings. Yeah, you carry me to a place I belong. Pacific Ocean couldn't stop us, now it's summers in the zone. Baby boy, you are my everything. Day and night, I think about you all the time. And if you're Mr. Right, Mr. Ron Burgundy, you are my anchor man. I wanna be your cornerstone, mama, all day. Until we meet again, my favorite animal, I'll wait. For you, I would do anything, you are my favorite. No, 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 I can't wait. No, I can't wait. No, 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 I can't wait. For you, I gave it all. Love figures I would fall so hard. We took a chance, long distance from me. Mr. Friends, you know I can't pretend. So, darling, I'll be letting go. My heart taking a song. It drives me crazy, Mr. Right now, Mr. Wrong. I ain't your lady down on one knee. Won't you ask me to be your one and only? But I can't wait for you, no. No, I can't wait. No, no, no. I can't wait. No, I can't wait. No, 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 no. I can't wait. No, I can't wait. No, no, no. No, I can't wait.
Hi, I'm Rachel Lewis. I'm here with Lozen and the Get Down Brothers. Thanks for playing, you guys. Wicked music.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Thank
of
you.
course.
Thank you.
Long time local. So how long have you lived in Whistler?
I want to say like 2008, and story similar to a lot of Whistlerites, what like was planning to stay for a bit, but then just never went back.
And did you get right into the music scene as soon as you got here?
I want to say like probably the first music stuff I got into. I got to give a shout outs to Costa Man and Jam Nights.
Me too.
Yeah, and it was like it's like church, you know, like you go there and I get this feeling. It kind of feels like you're in your living room, and
Especially at the Crystal Lounge.
yeah, and it was just nice to have this like and to be welcomed and not feel I don't know. And I did the Whistler music search, but
Yes.
I also was a contestant, or however you want to call that.
Cool. And how long have you been playing with these guys?
A few years.
3 years? 4 years?
It's been longer than that. That's like you know how long you've been
20
married
years? Me?
for? Yeah.
Me?
Don't ask him that on television.
I mean,
gonna be sleeping on the couch.
It must be a few, 4 or 5. So like 3. I don't know. See, we're not married.
It's
so I
been
won't
several
know.
years.
Yeah, yeah. Time
Several years.
is an illusion.
And you've got a new album, Gold Digger.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Inspiration.
It's interesting because, I mean, like in terms of the music scene here, I've fell in different pockets. I used to host the Whistler Junglist Nights, which was like drum and bass. Did a lot of like hip hop shows, so that was kind of like a thing. But after I started playing with these guys, it reminded me of how much I love the organic nature of music. And like when you like play a record, it's going to be the same every time. If I'm playing with the DJ, like I always know where it's going to be, which is like nice, but I like the tempo changing, or we're going to go take it this way, and it's never exactly the same. And these guys is just there's a brotherhood. I mean, obviously like I'm a sister, but there's this family kind of feel, and it reminds me of that. Like for me writing this record, you know, traditionally someone would send me an instrumental, then I would write like to it that way, but I really wanted to get back to the guitar. This is my dad's guitar.
Aw.
Every time I go home, I just take a piece of my dad's music stuff, and so I wanted to get
He
back
calls
into
you,
that.
"Where
Like,
is my guitar?"
Well, no, now he
Meaghan?
knows it's. Well, what happened is he got arthritis in the hands, so he can't really play anymore. So now I'm putting it to good use.
Gone to a good home. So you've been vegan for a year now.
Oh,
Can you tell me about the Love Bug shuttle?
Oh my God, dude. Okay. Okay. So the thing is like I'm just a big lover. I'm a lover of plants and animals and insects. When I say we have bugs in the house, it's not a dirty place. It's that country. There's bugs in the house. There's spiders. And my dad always taught me to like take them outside. And so I've always done that. But there's like a lot where it became this thing where I was like, okay, and sometimes I'm
You
just
needed to build a bus.
like, so yeah, essentially what I did, well, because I felt, what if I was a bug? And like this, like legends of, you know, you'd have like your buddy, like Bill the bug. And like one day he wouldn't come back, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, this like human came," and like just be this lore of humans and this negative, you know, association. And I wanted to change that. I don't have to be that person. I want to be like ambassador, be like, we're not all like that, and it doesn't serve me to squish you. Why? What does that do for me? You're not gonna hurt me. You're probably so scared. So I want to make, at the same time, you can't all stay. You know, like. You know, it's like maybe 1, maybe 2, but if I let you all stay, it's gonna be a thing. So I wanted it to be as positive of an experience as possible. So I got a little crafty, and I made a little love bug shuttle, and
And I like talk to them and I take a bug. Part of me thought if I do this, I'm gonna manifest more bugs too. I was like, if I put
Well,
these,
they're gonna think it's amazing. They're all gonna want to
yeah,
ride.
they're like, the club. They're like, oh, this place is like hot commodity over here.
Private transportation.
You know?
Well, that's really cute.
Yeah, I'm sending the love to the bugs.
I like it a lot. Okay, we are going to play a little game. We're going to spin this wheel here. When you spin the wheel, you'll land on a number, and the number will correspond with one of the questions in my hand here. So each one of you can spin. Meaghan, Lozen, if you want to go first. 14.
All right. Hit me. Mrs. Lewis.
Yeah. What is the most ridiculous song you've ever written, and how did it come about? And can you sing us the chorus?
I already know, and it's funny because you were just talking about the love bug shuttle. So I was fishing. This is like pre-veganism or whatever, and and like not that there's anything wrong with like meat. We're not gonna get into that. But grew up in Quebec, and we were fishing, and like when we went, we didn't bring food with us, and we were gonna catch whatever we're gonna eat whatever we catch. But even with the bait, we would catch our own bait. So we were catching like crickets and stuff like that to use as bait to fish. And I remember having my guitar, and I think the guys were, they were fishing, and then a grasshopper landed on my guitar, which is, I get he's not the cricket, we were using crickets. But he just like started swaying. He's just so cool, man. So I called him G-Hop. And I don't remember what it was. It was like a freestyle.
But you wrote a little song.
I wrote a song to G-Hop. He was cool.
Oh, so you can't sing us the chorus? You don't remember?
This was like 15 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shout outs to G-Hop.
Yeah,
wherever
there you go.
are.
Shout out to the bugs.
Yeah.
All right, Art, you're up. You want to spin the wheel?
This is scary. Okay, I'm gonna try.
You'll be fine. 12.
12. Mentally 12.
What was the last picture you took on your phone?
Oh. Hopefully it's not a.
Yeah, I don't expect you to have that memorized.
Crush shot.
Okay. Let me check that. That was me. No. Oh, this was yesterday. In here.
Oh, yeah.
It's a video of Lulu and Susan.
Aw, that's so sweet. It's Susan Holden, who is also playing on this
Yeah.
segment, and she's with Lulu,
She
the
around?
studio dog. It's very sweet. I wish you could see it.
No.
Oh, that's nice.
Thanks.
Awesome. Okay, Andrew, want to spin the wheel? 6. Oh, I like this question. If 2020 were a song, what would you call it?
I'll call it like tremendous messed up.
Tremendous messed up.
Yeah, because like all of the mostly like the negative things really happened in 2020. But I hope like this is gonna be the last year that those things happen again. Yeah, so I'll call it tremendous messed up, I guess.
I like it. I feel like you guys could put together something.
Yeah.
Loz, look at her wheels are already spinning. She's already rapping.
I am an optimist. So
Me too.
I do see, yes, there's a lot of negative things. I also see this as like a really beautiful time. Where and I know that not everyone's experience is the same, and there's a stress, and they're like, "This is strange." I mean, but like globally, I feel like we're connected because we're all going through this too.
Totally.
But I feel like there's an opportunity in these times to really, especially with people with their work being changed, or and like having to rethink. So like, you can get attached to how it was, and sure, and everyone, and that'll serve you, sure. But at a certain point, you have to let that go and be like, okay, here we are at. What do you want to do now? And it gives you that it's the time for self-inquiry. How was the life that I was living before? How did I feel about that? How do I feel about my living situation? How do I feel, especially people like who are in relationships where you go into like lockdown. Maybe you were right about to break up with that person, or maybe, you know what I mean? And it's like that. You're at a precedent, it's intense, but there can be beautiful awakenings throughout the process.
Yeah,
so.
I agree. Definitely. Well, that's it, you guys, for the interview portion. Thank you so much for joining us here on in the festival this year. It's a little different, but so much fun.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So high, my spirit so high, vibration so high. I'm gonna own this, 'cause I got this. Hey, hey. So high, my spirit so high, vibration so high. I keep my head up, always gonna rock this. I see you looking at me good, you just watch me. When a bird's rising now, we're queen bee. Give up on my worries so I can be free. But when it ain't skin deep in the beauty, say out on the down, keep it pushing. Drop it like it's hot, yeah, mama got the cushion. All about the birds, foods in the pudding. Baby got bad, hot back, couples cooking. All my room gals on the floor to the heads. Working overtime, red blonde and brunettes. Cover your world so good with the sex, Kama Sutra. With love and respect, say man. Outside the man. Always on my mind, can't forget about me. Never switch it up, butterflies, I'll leave you right in. Anywhere, boy, you wanna shoot that. Raise it up to the sky. Super fly, give up, give in, or give it all you got. All my people wanna see you high, so high, so high. Yeah, all my people wanna see you high. Say, you ain't gotta front, just vibe with me. Let your freak fly, people be happy. Give it quiz, you don't gotta CID. I'm a butterfly chick who on the body. Yeah, we gon' get lit tonight, fire, hot step. My palm playing boom on the soul string is drifting down with your best up. Go aggressive, see. I'ma do me, let's go get real together. Roll out at the show. Forget your worries, release some inhibition. Bust the move, top out the position, please. Fancy for working the beach thieves. Wild side keeping it street. Yo, one thing for sure, I'ma wave it up higher. I'm a renegade soldier, rap amplify you. Raise it up to the sky and shake it up super fly. Give up, give in, or give it all you got. All my people wanna see you high. So high, so high. Yeah, all my people wanna see you high. So high, so high, so high. I'm gonna own this, 'cause I got this. Whoa. So high, so high. I keep my head up, always get a rock. Growing up as a young child, my parents spoke of God in the pews of the church. Christian sermons and applause. Border schools separated, either Catholic or Protestant, forced to choose. Pick a side. Now I'm ever more cognizant of the vision in this world. People clinging on faith, praising Allah or Muhammad while projecting the hate. Self-righteous bureaucratic criminals disguised in the suits, pushing propaganda slogans aimed to cover the truth. Either with us or against us. Refugees, fight or flight, building walls, burning bridges. In the end, we all unite. You see your creed those alone. Others can try and persuade their beliefs and ideas. Just illusions, a charade of reality. A veil, understanding is the question most philosophers been asking. Gurus practicing the lesson. Comfort from the suffering, hope to vanquish fear. Guidance in this waking life will come the hope of the I am one, I am one. You are the same. All my people sing, I am one, I am one. I am one, you are the same. We come from the source of power to change. Oh God help us, what have we become? When the chosen are few, there's only freedom for some. We've come undone through conditioning, holding on to images. While my Krishna Christ saying love and it is limitless. One cannot contain the ethos, claim it or possess. Your fundamentalists preaching heresy, they use it to oppress. We're all trying to get by. Same mission called survival. Believe in what you will, Quran, Torah, or the Bible. And I hope you have the patience to listen to this. Communication can be difficult. Words they twist, the meaning's always so definite. Some preconceived notion translating the gospel out of worship, devotion, the prize. The whole structure and all the pain behind it. The rituals from the Lord seekers try and blind me. Comfort from the subject of the vanquish fear. Guidance in this waking up to come and hope for the I am one, I am one. You are the same. All my people sing, I am one, I am one. I am one. You are the same. We come from the source of power and change. If we listen to the flows, the spirit will guide us home. The spirit will guide us. The spirit will guide us home. The spirit will guide us home. The spirit will guide us values be the paradigm for all of us. Forcing me of being a stumble on the go. We need to trust the ending of sorrow is the beginning of wisdom. Together we can rise from the ashes. Our kingdom is on the time star. Rise above them. Enslaving minds reign supreme. It's been the ruin of the sheep. We step back and pass blame. Labels get goes in for claim. My views are true. So absolute, so credit notion. Are it's human to forgive, divine. Absorbing of our sins, alive to nature to align with something greater. Peace, it's us in a harmony. Serenity, it radiates, surrender in the armor. With the knowledge is always within the shadow of ignorance. Pilgrimage is taking place as bad to the limits. Comfort from the suffering, hope the vanquish fear. Guidance in this waking life, come the also clear. Say, I am one, I am one, I am one. Say, I am one, I am one, I am one. I am one, I am one. You are the same. All my people sing, I am one, I am one. You are the same. I am one, I am one. You are the same.
Thanks so much for joining us this week at the Here and Now Festival online presented by Arts Whistler. Next Thursday at 7 p.m., we'll be featuring Introduce Wolves. See you then.